I am coming to you motherfuckers live from the motherfucking mansion, everybody. And today's topic is, do you think most men have a problem with a woman that make more money than them? I'm going to let that marinate for a little bit. I'm looking in two directions because I'm also on YouTube and I'm also on my Facebook Live or whatever. Okay, y'all, I'm asking this question because, you know, I know a lot of chicks that is doing great things, that's making money moves. You know, them bitches is out here getting that motherfucking bag at the end of the motherfucking day, but they ain't got no motherfucking man. They ain't got no motherfucking man. Why is that? Somebody tell me why is that? Why don't these bitches got no motherfucking man and they around here making motherfucking boss moves? You know, do you think that men really have a problem with a bitch that's getting that motherfucking bread at the end of the motherfucking day? I think so. Because there ain't no reason why a chick that's educated, got a good job, you know what I'm saying? You know, that bitch got a home, cars, all that good shit, but then she ain't got no motherfucking mans. Somewhere it's a glitch in the motherfucking system, if you ask me. Why is that? How the fuck can a hood rat bitch with no job, ain't got shit but motherfucking food stamps and wig, and no disrespect to that bitch, but if that bitch got a motherfucking man, how come a bitch that's working, a bitch that's going to motherfucking school, you know, a bitch that's doing something with her, like, why don't she got no motherfucking man? Somebody tell me, please. I'll wait. Somebody needs to let me motherfucking know, help me understand this. You know, because from my perspective, me being a bitch that 9 times out of 10, any nigga get with me, I'm going to be the biggest bread motherfucking winner. It's just that's what it is. And I'm not tooting my own motherfucking horn at the end of the motherfucking day. You know, and sometimes, ladies, when you know you making a lot of motherfucking money for real, you gonna have to learn to stay in your motherfucking, you gonna have to date in your lane. When I say date in your lane, it ain't that you bougie, it ain't that you any of those motherfucking things that, oh, thank you, baby, thank you. It ain't that you bougie or any motherfucking thing. It's just that when you date somebody that ain't bringing to the table what the fuck you bringing to the table, at least I found myself starting to dumb myself down. You know what I'm saying? I started to, you know, like, how can I say it? It was like I was kind of, I wouldn't give my 100% and shit. I wouldn't give my full potential on something because I never wanted to overshadow him. I mean, if you a chick, who the fuck really want to overshadow their man? Who the fuck really, every time you go somewhere, I'm a married motherfucking woman. Who the fuck would really want to, you know, a motherfucker to start calling, yo, if my last name is Turner and his last name Martin, and now they calling him, you know, shit, Mrs. Turner. Who wants that? So I found myself kind of dumbing myself down to make that motherfucker feel a little bit better about himself. I found myself, you know, not if I know the answer to something, maybe I don't answer it because I'm already making more damn money. I don't want the motherfucker to feel dumb too. That's why I say it's so important that you date a motherfucker that's on your level. Some people say that shit is bougie, but when you date a motherfucker that ain't on your level, he gonna eventually start getting mad when y'all go, if you used to go in a 5-star restaurants and he can't afford that, but that's what you like to eat because that's how your money is. Your money is good enough for you to eat in them type of motherfucking places. He gonna eventually catch a fit. He gonna eventually get in his motherfucking feelings. That's how come I say date a motherfucker that's in your motherfucking tax bracket. It ain't that I'm bougie. It ain't that I'm any of those things. It's just that I've been down that motherfucking road and I know 9 times out of 10 it's gonna end badly. You can't date a motherfucker that ain't got a car and you got 2-3 cars. You can't date a motherfucker that's living at home with his mama and you got your shit together because it will eventually start confusion. And any lady out there that ever been in that situation, you know what I'm talking about. Then you tend to start fanning yourself in the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston situation. You know how she was so big, she was up there and he was down here. So he started to do little things on purpose to bring her down to his motherfucking level. And when you really love a motherfucker, you may fall for that shit at the end of the motherfucking day. I think a man that a real motherfucking man, a man that's really about that life, he is gonna have because I ain't gonna say all niggas is bombs, but most of them are shit. He gonna have a problem with it at the end of the day because that man wants to be the provider. That man wants. I done had men tell me, well, what can I buy you? You can buy yourself anything. And we literally argued over shit like that. Motherfuckers literally will argue, what can I buy you? You can buy yourself anything. You know, it's small to me, but clearly for him to bring it up, that means that that's a big issue to him. You know, he really would get mad because, you know, I got jewelry, I got cars, I got clothes, I got shoes, I got really nice things or whatnot. Then it got to a point where he felt like it wasn't okay to just give me a card or whatever. He felt like he had to, anytime he buy me something, that it had to be $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 gift. And that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? I may buy myself that type of shit, but that don't mean that that's what I expected from him, because I knew his tax bracket when I got with the motherfucker. So that's what I say. It will eventually start to fuck with a nigga ego. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas want to feel needed. A man want to feel like you need him. And the minute he feel like you don't need him, he will eventually go find a bitch that he feel do. You know, my man cheated on me with hood rats, bitches that was on air mattresses, bitches that was missing tooth. That bitch got 3 days left before they cut her motherfucking lights off. And he would cheat with them type of women because at the end of the day, he needed to be needed. He needed to go somewhere where he can go pay a light bill, where he can go do those type of things. I'm not saying that I didn't need him to do those things. I'm the type of bitch like this. You know I keep every motherfucking bill in my damn house. If you want to pay a bill, pay a bill. Because with or without you, my bills is going to get motherfucking paid. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am. So at the end of the day, it made so much division and confusion in my household because for the longest I couldn't understand, why is this nigga study cheating on me? Like, I work, I own businesses, I own cars, I own a big old house, I own all these things, you know, and deep down inside, that's some more personal shit in my opinion. Meaning whatever that nigga feeling, nigga, you can't knock me because I'm doing good and motherfucker, you gonna cheat on me and punish me because I'm doing good in life? Really, bitch? You know, it really did. It started to bug me because for the life of me, I couldn't understand, like, how the fuck is he cheating on all of this for a bitch on an air mattress? How the fuck is he cheating on me on all of this for a bitch that's standing in line at a food pantry? But see, what was appealing to him was because you had my ass $30 or $40 fucking dollars. I'm gonna look at your ass and say, okay, put that shit on the table, and that shit will be sitting on the motherfucking table for a month. Because it ain't like I ain't got $30 or $40 fucking dollars, but you give a hood rat or a chick that ain't doing so great in life $30 or $40 motherfucking dollars, that bitch gonna love your dirty draws because she not used to having shit. That bitch is struggling. She's gonna need those things. And to a man that feels that he needs to be needed, that's gonna be a great thing for him. That's the perfect motherfucking candidate. It's a bitch that ain't got shit. You know, that's why I say, women, you gotta date in your motherfucking tax bracket. Fuck who say that shit is bougie. Fuck all that. I can't see Beyonce dating a motherfucking man at the gas station because the man at the gas station wouldn't even understand the type of life that she lived. You know what I'm talking about? You can't just date any motherfucker, and that's just what it is, because it will eventually, your success will eventually start to weigh on that motherfucking nerves. You know, I don't think that he meant to get angry or let those things start to bother him, but any man with a motherfucking ego, that shit is gonna start to bother him to a motherfucking degree. So you left with two options. Do I continue to be successful, or do I start to down myself down? Do I start to lose some of the shit that I done worked so hard to get and create this fabulous life for myself to accommodate this nigga? My answer to that is no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, hell to the no, hell to the no. But some bitches may will. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, I just know now going forward in life, you have to deal with a motherfucker that's on your level. It's point blank period. You have to deal with a motherfucker that's on your level, because if you fuck with anybody that on your level, you know, they will eventually become a distraction to whatever it is great you got going on in your motherfucking life. And that's the motherfucking truth at the end of the motherfucking day. Motherfuckers call me bougie all motherfucking day. You can't call me bougie, bitch. It's just that I done dated a broke nigga before. I done dated a nigga that wasn't bringing in as much money as I'm bringing in, and it didn't do anything but cause confusion. I felt like he was cheating on me just so his ass could make himself feel good. He couldn't hurt me by saying, I'm not going to pay your rent. That he couldn't hurt me by saying, bitch, I ain't giving you no money on your light bill. That couldn't hurt me because, bitch, my light bills is paid. Oh, bitch, I ain't gonna help you with the car. No, bitch, that's paid. So the only thing left to do is to cheat. That was the only thing left to do was cheat. You know, for the longest, I couldn't understand it. It was pissing me off. Maybe you want to bust motherfuckers in their motherfucking eye and everything, but at the end of the day, that's just life. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna be over there 1 second. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, I'm sweating. Shit, I shouldn't put on this damn leather shirt today. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The question was, and I want to see everybody answer that question. Do you think that men have a problem with women? You know, and I ain't talking about no little ass boy or no leech, because a leech, of course, he ain't gonna have no problem with you making more money than him, because that motherfucker looking for a free ride. So we not talking about those type of men, because those ain't men's, baby. Those is little boys. Those is little boys. I'm talking about a real motherfucking man. Do you feel that a real man is going to have a problem with a chick making more money than him? Now, see, to answer that question, you got to be able to distinguish the two. A little boy versus a grown man. Now, a little ass boy that ain't got shit and don't want shit out of life, of course, he's not going to give a fuck that your ass make all of the money, because he's looking forward to helping your ass spend all the motherfucking money. So we not talking about that type of nigga. That ain't no man. That's a little ass boy. We talking about a man that's got a good job in his own right, a man that's got his own car. It just so happens you make more money than that motherfucker. You living better than that motherfucker. You riding better than that motherfucker at the end of the goddamn day. Do you think that that will pose a problem in your relationship with that person? Like I said, in my relationship, it caused a big problem. Every fucking day of that relationship, I felt like I was being punished because I made more money. I did. I felt like I was being punished for being more successful or more driven, you know? So does things like that really play a part in whether your relationship gonna make it or not? We used to argue over that shit all the motherfucking time, and I couldn't understand how the fuck are we arguing over some shit like this. But, you know, men's egos is so motherfucking fragile. You know, at the end of the day, I looked at it like this, bitch. You're mad because I make more money, so now your ass can't motherfucking control my black ass. Because a bitch that ain't making no motherfucking money, a bitch that is sitting at home waiting for that one check once a month or them food stamps, bitch, you can treat that hoe any way you want to treat her. But because I make more money, bitch, you damn sure know you can't treat me any damn type of way. And I personally believe that's where the motherfucking problem came in at. You know, because when you only, that's why motherfuckers that sit back and say, oh, my man pay all of this, my man pay all of that. There's nothing wrong with men pay shit for me, but bitch, at the end of the day, you better know I'm securing my own motherfucking bed too. So when that motherfucker gets out of my black ass, he can't just leave me around this motherfucker scrambling for motherfucking change, wondering how I'm going to pay this and how I'm going to pay that. And I believe men get in their motherfucking feelings, because you can say what the fuck you want about a nigga. A nigga will leave your ass quicker than your motherfucking head can spin at the end of the motherfucking day. You know, and I wasn't going to dumb myself. I ain't dumbing myself down for no nigga, no bitch. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, is it really worth it? How the fuck you mad at me? If you mad because I'm making more money, only thing I can tell you is, nigga, step your shit up. I ain't gonna stop what the fuck I got going on because you and your motherfucking feelings. Maybe I ain't the bitch for you. Maybe you do need to go find that bitch that's getting a motherfucking aid check, or that bitch that's living off WIC, or that bitch that's her rent is $3. But bitch, you could go treat that bitch any type of way, because what bitches fail to understand, when you let a nigga do everything for you, trust and believe you me, that motherfucker will eventually start to treat your ass any and every type of motherfucking way at the end of the goddamn day. He will, true facts. He will eventually start to treat you that way. You know, and then a man hate a motherfucking bitch that's on her shit, because the thing about it, when a bitch is on her shit, nigga, you're replaceable. Nigga, you're fucking replaceable. So I personally believe that's why motherfucking men have a problem with a bitch that make more money than them, because they don't like a bitch to have options. They want a bitch to only depend on them, so that way that bitch can be stuck like glue to that motherfucker. I'm just not that bitch at the end of the day. It ain't gonna work for me. You know, I don't know nobody and how the fuck they live at the end of the day, but it always do. I know plenty of bitches that's getting good motherfucking money. Get up and go to work every motherfucking day. Them bitches is eating at the end of the fucking day. Take care of their kids, gotta go home, but can't get no man. Why is that? But the bitch down the street, that bitch ain't worked in 12 years. That bitch got every motherfucking government assistant that you can find. How is it that that bitch can go snatch up a motherfucking man? But a bitch that's out here really busting her ass, you know, making a great living for her and her family, how come that bitch don't have that option? Like I said, it's because niggas like your dog and depending on them. If you ain't those two bitch kids having a motherfucking good man, goodbye. And you know, a lot of bitches, you know, confuse a little ass boy with a grown ass man. Those are two motherfucking things, goddammit. Two totally different things. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, a little ass boy, he will be fine with you making more money than him. He will have no problem in the motherfucking world because he know he getting Jordans. That motherfucker know he about to get a PlayStation, goddammit. You could get that motherfucker a little lunch money and send his ass on his motherfucking way at the end of the goddamn day. So that topic, the name of this topic, the nature of this topic is not for that boy. It's for a grown man. Do grown men really have a problem with a bitch that's making more money than them? You know, most men feel like I pay all of the bills. I'm the king of this castle. I make the rules, bitch, you follow. So is that the same thing when you can they have that same mindset when dealing with a bitch that's bringing way more to the motherfucking table? Can they still feel that way? Is that still a legit feeling? I'm very motherfucking curious. I am. You know, like I said, I ain't ended a lot of fucking relationships because I made too much money. Because I was living too motherfucking fabulous. Because, bitch, I was dripping motherfucking sauce every motherfucking day, goddammit. And shit, you better get the fuck into them. So, do you waste your time? You know, motherfuckers say you bougie. Okay, let me date a motherfucker that work at McDonald's. Let me date a motherfucker that work at the gas station. Let me date a motherfucker that's a telemarketer. Even though I'm up here and he's down here, and this ain't me being petty, but it will eventually start confusion. He will eventually get, because I'm not about to start eating at McDonald's. I'm not about to start eating at KFC, goddammit. Everywhere I go and eat, bitch, I sit down. Everywhere I go, a waitress come to my motherfucking table. Everywhere I go and eat, bitch, it's a white napkin with a glass and utensils on the motherfucking table, goddammit. So do I lower my motherfucking standards to make him feel better? Because now if we at McDonald's, that's a meal that motherfucker could pay for. Versus if we at a motherfucking restaurant and the meal is $300, do I stop eating there to make him feel better? Do you stop eating there to make him feel better? I'm real motherfucking curious. How is that gonna fucking work? How's it going? Do I go to the thrift store and buy furniture, bitch, when I'm used to buying out a furniture store? So now I have to downgrade to a thrift store or buy my couch at a Kmart, bitch, because that's in your budget? Do I go and get that goddamn couch that I'm used to going to buy? Do I go to the motherfucking restaurant that I'm used to eating at? So you see what I'm saying? It always will start a problem. So ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, learn to date a motherfucker that's in your tax bracket. It ain't bougie, it's logical. Because it will eventually be the demise of you. Either he gonna use your ass because he ain't got shit and you got a lot of money and you got shit going for you, or it's gonna start confusion because he wanna take care of you. He wanna keep you accustomed to the lifestyle that you're used to living. His pockets just can't afford it. He working shit. He get up every goddamn day. His pockets just can't afford it. So it will eventually start confusion. Definitely if you fucking with a real nigga, that real nigga gonna wanna make sure that you stay rocking Gucci heels. He gonna wanna make sure you stay in Pandora because he know that's the shit that you used to. He know that you that type of bitch. So you will eventually have to either lower your motherfucking standards or you gonna hurt that motherfucking feelings. That's one of the motherfucking two at the end of the day. That's how that's gonna go. You either gonna hurt his feelings or you gonna lower your standards. Because he will eventually get an attitude that you can afford $300 meals and y'all at the motherfucking restaurant and you whip out your goddamn credit card or your wallet and it's no problem for you to pay it. You know, but a real nigga, he gonna want to fucking pay it. But if that motherfucker ain't bringing in that type of money, I'm not saying that the motherfucker ain't bringing in no money. Just not the type of money to where that motherfucker could take you out 6 days a week. Because, you know, on Sunday, guys say rest on that day. So 6 days a motherfucking week, you know, he can't afford that. So do you lower your lifestyle to accommodate that man? Or do you continue to keep it pushing? I tried it both ways. And the only thing that got my ass was a motherfucker cheating on me. And when I asked that motherfucker, why do you cheat on me? That motherfucker answer to me was because they make me feel like a man. Okay, cool. How the fuck do they make you feel like a man? They make me feel like a man because they need me. Bitch, I ain't say I didn't need your ass, bitch. Your $30 is still on the motherfucking table, nigga. I never said I didn't need you. All I'm saying is that, boy, that little 30 damn, bitch, I wipe my ass with $30 damn. That's all the fuck I'm saying. You know, so that's how come I'm saying, a mother, you got to date in your tax bracket. You got to date a motherfucker that's on the same level, if not on a better motherfucking level. And me, I'm the type of bitch like this. If you on a higher level than what I'm on, and I consider myself on a nice little level, bitch, you can't be shit but a trick to me, because I'm not dating no nigga that's in a better position to me, so your ass can treat me any type of motherfucking way. That's what I'm not gonna do. Call that shit hypocritical, say whatever the fuck you want, but what I ain't gonna do is date a motherfucker that's got more power than me. Ain't gonna, now we can meet in the middle, goddammit. We could be on the same motherfucking level, but what you ain't gonna do is have one leg over me, goddammit. What I ain't gonna, now I'm gonna let your ass pay some bills, but what you ain't gonna do is pay all my motherfucking bills. What you ain't gonna do is get me stuck, depending on your black ass, and then whenever you see that bitch down the street and you ready to leave, bitch, you're gone. That's what you're not gonna motherfucking do. That's why I date in my tax bracket at the end of the motherfucking day. That's why I dated my tax bracket, because I done saw this bullshit time and time and time again. Time and time and time again. The shit just is not motherfucking worth it at the end of the day. Some people say it's bougie. I call it smart fucking dating. If I see shit before it happened, why the fuck would I entertain a motherfucker at McDonald's? And there ain't no shade to anybody that work at fucking McDonald's. Have fun there. I ain't shading no motherfucking body. I just know eventually it will start a problem. Definitely if you a stand-up dude. Now, like I said, you gotta first figure out if you dealing with a real motherfucking man or you're dealing with a little boy, because a little boy gonna be fine with you having more money than him. A little boy gonna be fine with what you're bringing to the table, because that motherfucker's like a sponge. He like a leech. He just there to soak up whatever the fuck he can soak up. He gonna ride with till the wheels fall off. A little ass boy, but a grown man, I think, will eventually cop an attitude about it. He will eventually feel some type of motherfucking way, and don't let you be a bad bitch. You bad, and your ass is smart, and you got a good motherfucking job. I think it will eventually cause a problem. I could be wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like and share all of my motherfucking videos at the end of the day. Leave your comment. I would love to hear what each and every last one of you motherfuckers have to say about this motherfucking topic. I know motherfuckers ask me, why do I curse so much? Bitch, I curse so much because I love the way that shit sound coming out my mouth. I love the way it tastes when it's coming up my motherfucking throat. Bitch, that's why I cuss so much. And if you don't motherfucking like it, get the fuck off my page. I love you motherfuckers, and I will talk to you motherfuckers later.